Okay, so we're going to get into the special case of you've gotten the inequality to solve, but you will eventually have to divide by a negative number to get your solution. So if this were an equation, it'd be no trouble. You would just subtract the 3, divide by the coefficient, and you'd be done. In this case, we can still subtract the 3 because adding and subtracting is not going to affect the relationship of these two sides. It's not going to affect the direction of our inequality. So I can still do that. So I'm here with my one step, but it's negative 5x is greater than or equal to 25. So I still divide by the coefficient. So I still divide by negative 5, but it's going to change the relationship of these two sides. It's going to reverse it. Okay, so if you went straight ahead and did this, you would end up with the opposite of your solution set pretty much. Now the negative 5 would still work. I'd get 25 plus 3 is 28, but that's the only overlap of these two solutions. If I do negative 4, which is greater than negative 5, I get 20 plus 3 is 23, which is not greater than 28. So what happens is I have to, whenever I divide by a negative or multiply by a negative when solving an inequality, I have to reverse the order of, or not the order, but the orientation of my inequality symbol. So I go from greater than or equal to less than or equal to. And so if I test that, that will work. So if I take negative 10, which is less than or equal to negative 5, so negative 10 times negative 5 is 50, plus 3 is 53, which is greater than 28. Negative 6, less than negative 5, negative 6 times negative 5 is 30, plus 3 is greater than 28. So whenever I divide by a negative number, I have to change the direction of the sign. I've gone from greater than or equal to less than or equal to. So that will happen every time you divide or multiply by a negative.